All right, finally, you guys get a closer look at the Invicta Mickey Mouse. I know you've been waiting anxiously. So, I mean, only half-heartedly did I buy this as a gag. These are actually pretty cool. And it's the same watches. They do a bunch of different colorways. Here's the tag on this guy. $380 is the retail price on it. I paid, I think, 106 with shipping and taxes. I forget the name of the company. It was like Prince Watch or Princeton. I'll put a link in the description. So I went with this one instead of, like, I think, what is the normal one, at 89.26 or something like that. They have a black one and a regular blue one without the Mickey, but I found the Mickey one and I just thought it was too cool, so I figured I'd check it out. And this is to go to my buddy Riley. Long backstory, but he sent me his similar watch. It was minus the Mickey, but it was a similar watch to this, and I ended up destroying it. So I still feel kind of bad, and I know this isn't the kind of watch he's really into now, but nevertheless, I'm gonna send it to him. I think he'll get a kick out of it. He'll wear it for a little bit, I'm sure. It comes in a really cool big Mickey plastic carrying case that it can hold 3 watches. It's pretty cool, like a big, almost like Pelican style case. But anyway, let's talk about the watch a little bit. Really good size. It's actually a 40 mil wide, 48 lug to lug, 13.8 thick. That's it, not including the Cyclops. And then 20 mil lug width. The bracelet tapers down to just under 18 mil. So overall, really good classic size watch for sure. Screw down crown. I believe they're saying this is a 200 meter, 660 feet, 200 meter water resist. You can see you have the applied Invicta logo and branding there, and then you have the rest of it's printed, applied indices, of course, applied awesome Mickey logo. I think that just is too fun. That is too cool. And then even the Invicta branding on the backside of the second hand, which is pretty cool. So really nice gold tones on everything, kind of like a bluesy type look. I think it looks pretty neat. I do actually like the colorway. Slight magnification on the magnifier there for the date. It certainly is not a 2.5 times though. So I don't know, it's closer to like a 1.5 times maybe. You have the aluminum bezel insert. Really nice coloring on the blue. It almost has a little bit of violet to it, but it's not, I mean, it's definitely blue. So, but it goes really good with that gold tone. Gold colored crown. This does house the Seiko NH35 movement. Hollow end links, unfortunately, but I mean, guys, these are pretty inexpensive watches. Stamped out clasp and everything like that for micro adjust, pretty standard affair there. The clasp action on it actually kind of sucks. I mean, there's a lot of things that people could say suck on this watch, but you got to put it in perspective. Actually, the Breitling I'm wearing, the clasp is not too far off from the Invicta. So, you start really thinking about it, this is a pretty good watch. I'll give you a wrist shot here. It's not sized. I'll let Riley do the sizing for it. But there it is on my 7.25 inch wrist. I think it looks pretty good. Like, if you're just looking for a fun automatic watch, it's $100, depending on what colorway you get. And I'd venture to say you'd probably get some looks and some potential comments, compliments on this watch versus that Breitling over there. It would not shock me one bit. So whatever your thoughts are on it, it is what it is, man. They're actually pretty cool, fun watches. So let me zoom in on the case back here. You have a display case back. You have a pretty cool Invicta style rotor there where they do some yellow. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like I don't think it's riveted on there. It must be some sort of sticker or something. But it definitely brands the NH35A. They're not trying to hide anything. They're using a Seiko movement. And then it's not decorated or anything like that. It's pretty standard affair there. So Japanese movement, assembled in Malaysia. It actually has the Disney trademark there on the back of the case. So they do have some money invested in that as well. Invicta limited edition written on there. Oh, actually numbered too. I just noticed that. This is number 2,474 of 3,000. So Riley, now you know you were the proud owner. They only made 3,000 of these. And they actually, I mean, unless they somehow lied about it, but they actually numbered the number of the watch of 3,000 on the back of the case. I've seen some, well, even my Zin, my limited edition Zin, you know, they only made 500 of these. It doesn't tell me which one I have. It just says, in German, it says on the rotor, 1 of 500. Which one of 500? I don't know. I mean, really, does it matter? No. But if you were a true collector, it'd be kind of nice to know, wouldn't it? Well, if you're a collector of Invictas, then you know. This is number 2,474 of 3,000. So that's pretty cool. It is signed on the case side there. Some modders will actually remove that. I don't know that I care enough to remove it. I think it's printed on there. I like the font, actually. I'd be totally fine with that. I'm not trying to pretend that it's anything other than what it is. So, Bezel Action, 120 click. It feels like there's some resistance, but almost resistance and pullback. You can see when I let go, it kind of automatically pushes back to its position. So you don't have to settle it. It kind of does it for you. So I'm not sure what the mechanism looks like, but it lines up. The clicks feel good. It feels tight. Everything feels good on that. The screw down crown works good. It has a nice little pop to it. And then, of course, first position is going to be your date set. Standard, you know, Seiko fare, hacks, and then standard Seiko time setting here. So, and I did not check the loom, so we will check the loom together, guys. So let's do that right now. I don't want to get too carried away with this. I mean, the watch has loom. It's not great, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. The loom on the hour and minute hand are a little bit brighter than the indices and the pip as well. And the indices are a little bit more dim. Of course, Mickey's blocking one of them there, and then the date's blocking the other. But I wouldn't be... Don't set super high standards for the Invicta loom. But it is there. So if you guys are looking for a fun watch, and these definitely can be had under $100. This one, you know, being limited edition on the Mickey trademark and everything like that, it's going to pay a little bit of a premium. So, but you can certainly get them for less than $100. And there's all kinds of mods you can do to them and everything too, if you want to get into that, or if you just want to play around with the watch. It's a pretty affordable automatic watch, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like it's pretty well sorted out. It's a nice looking, good condition, or good, you know, well put together watch. And it has a Seiko movement. I actually threw it on the time grapher, and it timed out depending on what position, but like in this position like this, it was like 14 seconds fast, you know, and then in the top position like this, I think it was like 26. So as you move it around in different positions, you get quite the variance. But it is running fast, which most of us would prefer, but it is running anywhere from probably 10 to 25 seconds fast per day. So that's within spec, and I'm sure it'll change as it gets worn and broken in. So I'll see if Riley actually wears it, and I'll check back with him. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share the Invicta and my thoughts on it. I kind of dig it. Am I going to own one and wear one? No, but I can see why people do it. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.